Right, okay, so before we get the recovery meter on the go, let's get this Sony unboxed. So I've just broke the seal. So let's take this great package off. So first compartment, we've obviously got our Sony. It's actually one of the bigger Sony chargers, because normally, having worked with Sonys, a lot of them are slightly little, but obviously because of the power we have inherited with this machine, it's going to want a bit more of a brick charger. So 19.5 volts as I expected. That's the charger. Obviously this is a UK 3-pin adapter. Varies country to country, but figure of 8, which obviously goes in the end. And now to the Sony. So just put the solid state away for a sec. Okay, so here is the lovely bit we all look forward to, is the instructions. Now you've got a Windows 8.1, so that's great. It's got 8.1 already on there. That saves me a lot of time getting it all up to date. Yeah, so start menu. Basically the basics for people who are not familiar with Windows 8. Because I work with it, I obviously have learned to put a hand on that slightly. A quick start guide. Again, it will just be like inserting your battery and stuff like that. So again, stuff we already know. Now recovery, this is an interesting one. I've never seen one of these before. What? Recovery, backup and troubleshooting guide. So now the good thing with this one is it has got a mini SSD built in already, which is fine. It's a bit more awkward because I want it to be pure solid state, but I'm sure we'll see what developments that'll get us into. But there you go, that's all I wanted to see. Vaio is the software you use with these ones to get you up and running. So that's that one. And safety requirements and some more support information, so basically your warranty, which we'll know what they're called again. So that's that bit. We'll put that back into its pouch. Put the box aside now. So, the beautiful bit of kit itself. So there is a black tape. And the Vaio itself. Now, the Sony Vaio fits are actually, they are quite pretty actually. The lower end fits are white, which in my opinion look dreadful. So I'm quite excited about these ones. Now, always get your keyboard protector just to keep it nice and kosher. We'll spend quite a lot of money on it. And there is your i5 chip. Now I'm very surprised actually, because there's no NVIDIA chip, which I find surprising because they normally advertise that. But there you go. Yeah, you got your NFC logo just there, which is always nice. Full keyboard, which is a backlit one, I believe. I could be wrong. We'll find out in a minute. So many different models. It's a full touchscreen. You can see me now with my GoPro chesty on. That's why I can do it all hands-free now. Vaio logo, and the bit we need to make a decision on later is obviously this panel here. This panel here is where the hard drive is situated on these Sonys. So 2 screws and we have full access to that. Battery's already inserted, which is nice, and obviously there is your Windows 8 logo, which is actually wonky, but there you go. No COA licensing with Windows 8 machines anymore, and there you can see the grills, which is a nice colour. On the situated these sides, you've got your disk drive, which is a DVD obviously and a CD. 2 USB 2s. You can always tell by the colour, so black is old school, blue is USB 3. We flip it around to the front. We've got 2 speaker grills there, along with a memory card reader. SD is the one. On the other side, you've got your power input. You've got your grills for your ventilation. So obviously you've got a GPU and a CPU going away. You've got gigabit Ethernet, HDMI, and 2 USB 3. So this has got 4, which is nice because most laptops only come with 3. That's great. And your headphone input and microphone input. But overall, this is very nice, and again, the back is very simple. So let's give it a boot, because obviously it's got its battery in. Let's see what this is made of. So, have we got any power? Okay, we have no power. So let me plug it in, guys, and get it into Windows, and we will come back for you.